When it comes to making party foods, there are two things that are important. One is to have enough for everyone. The other is for the dishes to be easy to make and serve. After all, if you're throwing the party, you don't want to be spending all day in the kitchen. Examples of these are pizza, hot wings, fried chicken, bean dips, jambalaya, and gumbo. Large multi-serve sandwiches are also great for parties. You may know them as club sandwiches, po' boys, subs, muffalettas, dagwoods, Philly cheesesteaks, and grinder sandwiches. When I was living in Chicago, I was introduced to the grinder sandwich at a corner deli. At a basic level, a grinder is a large sub sandwich made with multiple layers of meat and cheeses topped with generous amounts of vegetables. The foundation is an Italian or French loaf. Yes, the whole loaf. The sandwich gets its nickname because if it's made right, you have to grind your way through a portion of the sandwich. A Chicago-style grinder has a toasted, garlic-buttered Italian bread that the sandwich is built on. These sandwiches are thick and hearty. I have not had a problem feeding 20 with one grinder, and everyone was satisfied. The beauty of this sandwich is also you can make it the night before. Step 1. Get a large Italian loaf, aka French bread. You can buy one if you want, but your guests will thank you if you make your own. So we will cover that first. If you don't want to make your own bread, skip to the next step. As with the marbled bread, start with the slurry. In a large bowl, combine 2 cups of warm water, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And add to that 1 cup of bread flour. Stir together well. Set aside for at least an hour. Now weigh out 1 pound of bread flour. I like wheat and white 50-50. Combine the flour and the slurry and stir together and knead well. Let rise until double in size. Punch down and then shape. Better off if you can put the flour on the table. That's why we have the glue. Protein-laden glue. And shape and bake on a large sheet pan at 400 degrees for at least 30 to 40 minutes. If you want a nice golden color, add an egg wash. That's the bread. Cool and set aside. Need a sharp knife, not that one. It takes, the better. Step 2. Make a compound butter. Start with 1 stick of softened butter and whip until cream. Add to this 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of dried parsley, and 1 ounce by weight of finely shredded Parmesan cheese. Whip together well. Now this is now the best garlic butter. This is now the best garlic butter you can get. Now take your bread and split it down the middle horizontally. If you don't have one of these fancy-dancy electric knives, you can just use a regular bread knife. Spread the garlic butter equally on the top and the bottom of your bread. Nice and even on both sides. Place back in the pan and toast at 500 degrees until golden brown around the edges. Don't toast too much because we're going to toast this again. By the way, if you want just garlic bread, stop here.